Clover Fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Yes, as the jingle says, made with love by Clover, and we're going to be showing you how to make love with your food. Welcome back, South Africa. On this lovely Thursday, we are making a French dish called potato Dauphinois.
Oh, potato Dauphinois.
I don't get tired of saying it. Potato Dauphinois.
You say it so beautifully, Tooms. You can say it the whole show.
So what a Dauphinois is basically layers upon layers upon layers of potato and cream or milk and just a whole lot of flavorants in there. So what we've got today is we've got some normal potatoes and then we've got some orange sweet potato as well. So normally it's made with just potatoes, but I wanted to add a bit of flavor there, a bit of a touch of orange there. And then we've got all these beautiful flavors in there. We've got garlic, which I feel is a staple. It is also a staple in Dauphinois. Yes. And I've also got some thyme. You could use a different herb if you'd like. You could use a different flavorant, maybe not garlic, add something else. You could put your own touch. But the main ingredient, the star of the show, is our lovely clover milk today. And that's going to be the first thing to go into our pot.
I must say, I love the blue colour. You can spot it from the shelf from everywhere.
Yes.
This is a new packaging, but it's the same milk.
Yes,
exactly
same quality milk. Same milk that takes 55 quality tests to get to your shelf.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
It's like the best.
It is. The best out there on the market. This is the best milk that you need in your fridge.
And I love it because it's got all those nutrition in it. It's got calcium, protein, all of those nutritional stuff that we need.
Exactly. And exactly what we need right now with these winter months. What we need is to stay nice and healthy. We need our bones to be strong, so calcium is in there as well. So it is the perfect milk. But as you can see, the potatoes that I made here are very thinly sliced because I used a mandolin.
But nobody always has a mandolin. So I've got this hack. I've got this comb, Tooms.
Okay.
And I'm going to teach the viewers how to cut potatoes with a comb. Most of people comb that everybody's got at home. So all you do is you push the comb into your potato like that, and then all you do is you cut it with your knife like that.
What an interesting hack.
Look at that. And then you have thinly sliced potatoes. They're plus minus the same size, but you're not going to lose any fingers with this.
Yes.
That's one thing I can say.
Because I was making this earlier, and
Look at that.
One of my colleagues, Peter, was telling me how much I'm giving him anxiety just from slicing up the potatoes. I mean, these things are sliced literally as thin as a coin. So you can imagine that if I miss the potato, my finger's definitely getting that slice. Right.
And you don't want to be without a finger.
Oh, no, not at all. So into my milk, I've just put in some cream as well as some thyme and some garlic because we want to flavor the milk because there's literally not going to be any other types of flavoring because the main ingredient or flavoring is coming from the milk itself. Yes. So I've gone in there. I'm just going to put in a bit of salt and pepper because as like Anele likes to say, season your food.
Season your food.
Correct.
And if people want the recipe, they can go to our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Look at this, Tooms.
That is perfect. And all of those are exactly the same size, actually.
They're all at the same size.
They do. And I actually love orange sweet potato because it adds that bit of color to whatever dish you have. So what I'm doing here is I'm reducing the cream. So what we want to do is we want this milk mixture to reduce, to be thick enough for it to hold once we put it into this dish. And the best way to test that, if you want to know if your sauce or your cream is thick enough, you just basically put it in there. And if you can run your finger through the spoon and it doesn't drizzle or mix, then you know that it's definitely thick enough. So for now, we're going to let that thicken up. And today, I know we're talking about hidden talent South Africa, but I don't know if you guys knew that I have a hidden talent of being a tile maker.
What?
I can align tiles. Not really. I'm joking. But basically what I'm going to be doing here is almost like aligning my tiles.
But I can read minds because I read your mind. I knew you were going to say that.
South Africa, you heard, right? She's got a hidden talent of reading minds.
But lay your tiles now.
Yeah, I'm about to now. So basically, as you can see, this sauce is thickening up, getting to the consistency that we want it to. And now, if I run my finger through, not sure if you'll be able to see that. But anyway, so the sauce is thickened up perfectly now. All we're going to do is I'm going to switch off my heat here, and then I'm going to start the first layer with the actual milk mixture itself first. You don't have to worry about the thyme sprigs in there because it's all going to fall apart at the end anyway. You'll just leave the stalks in there, but the actual leaves is what we want for the actual mixture here.
I love thyme because it just got this beautiful floral flavour, and you get like a lemon one as well. This one is a normal thyme, and then you get a lemon one with a very distinct lemony flavour.
Yes.
And I love it. And it's perfect with a
Dauphinois.
Dauphinois.
I love how the French like to make all their foods are just so you can't just say it without moving your face. Dauphinois.
Yeah, Dauphinois. And the potatoes.
Crème anglaise.
Yeah, crème anglaise.
It's not
Tartata.
It's all you have to use your entire face to speak French and to make French dishes. But anyway, so I'm layering it up now. So what I do is I put a layer of cream, I put milk, I put a layer of milk, I put a layer of the potatoes, and I let it sit in there, and you keep layering until you get to the very top.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry. A lot of people actually cook this ahead of time, where they power cook their potatoes. Yeah. The only risk with that is that you might overcook the dish, and then next thing you know, you've got a whole lot of slop on your plate, and we don't want that.
We don't want that. But I can see your talent with tiling.
Yes.
I really can.
Guys, if you need tiles put into your house, just let me know. I mean, as you can see, this is a hidden talent, not so hidden anymore, because as you guys can see, I'm great at this. But then I also want to mention the fact that this dish can be eaten or enjoyed on its own as a main dish if you'd like. But it also goes very well as a side dish to any main dish that you want to have.
Yeah. I'm going to make like a Gremolata to put over the dish to give it even more flavour. So Gremolata is just beautiful, fresh herbs. So I always go to our fridge and I see what's in there. So I found some basil, I found some coriander, I found a garlic clove, and I found lemon and some beautiful olive oil I'm going to add in there. And you just mix all of these ingredients together, and you can put that on top of your potato bake, or you can put it on top of a piece of steak.
Yes.
Anything, or just move it through pasta. It's got so many, it just lifts a whole dish. So I'm just going to chop this finely. So this is coriander, but I know a lot of people have got like parsley in their gardens. I won't use thyme in here.
Yes.
It is just too strong. Or rosemary. So not the hardy herbs. So I'm going to add that in there. And then I'm just going to crush this little garlic. So how do you crush the garlic, add a bit of salt, and then you can just mince it like that.
Yes.
It minces easily, and it also releases a beautiful garlic flavour. So I'm going to add the minced garlic in here. So I've got a bit of salt in here, always. Season with salt. And then some lemon juice. I love these new lemons. They don't have pips in.
I know, right?
Isn't that just amazing? But one came out, actually.
The lovely part about that is that you don't have to be worrying about seeds falling into your dish, because you know there's no seeds in there at all.
Exactly.
So now that we've layered our Dauphinois, and that part of the dish is done, don't worry about it being high. The whole reason why we want it to be this high is because when it cooks, it's going to cook down, and it's going to have a nice, perfect layer on top. I like to top it up with cheese, okay? I like to do this. But generally, traditionally, as per the people of Dauphine, in the southeastern areas of France, they don't actually put cheese, but you can.
But I don't know what they're talking about, because we love cheese on everything.
Everything is better with cheese. Yes. All right, so this is going to go...
Is that the talent?
No.
Oh, come on, say that again.
Going back into the Dauphinois. This is going to go into the oven to bake.
At 180 degrees.
At 180 degrees. And I just want to show South Africa what actually happens. You put it into the oven, you bake it. Once it's cooked, you put something, you cling wrap it, put something heavy on it so that the layers mellow together. And then what you then have are these beautiful layers of the potatoes over there. You've got the plain potatoes, you've got the orange potato, and this is basically your potato dauphinois that we are going to enjoy with our Gremolata.
Gremolata. What I like about that is the pop of colour of the sweet potato, the orange sweet potato. I just think it's genius. And what you can also do is to add more like herbs like like this. But this we can add on top. There you
This
go.
is perfect. It goes nicely on top of this dish.
The
You
French
enjoy
are not
it?
going to agree with my Gremolata because Gremolata is actually Italian. But this is our version.
Like we always do, we bring the entire world to South Africa. So if you want to get a taste of the world from the Afternoon Express kitchen, do go onto the Afternoon Express website to get all these ingredient details and see exactly how we made this recipe, South Africa.
I'm going to tuck into that right now.
Clover Fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.